sell them. You're right. Not use these guns. You're right. By the way, the promise of scepter, they displaced cedar. They did not replace cedar. We have neither jobs, nor houses, nor services, nor training, nor way out. Some of us take drugs as anesthesia for our pain. Some take drugs as a way of pleasure, good short-term pleasure and long-term pain. Some sell drugs to make money. It's wrong, we know, but you need to know that we know. We can go and buy the drugs by the boxes at the port. If we can buy the drugs at the port, don't you believe the federal government can stop it if they want to? Reaganomics. The party is over. Reaganomics. The party is over. I just want to take common sense to high places. We're spending $150 billion a year defending Europe and Japan 43 years after the war is over. They say we buy AK-47s and Uzas, the latest NATO weapons. We buy them across the counter on Long Beach Boulevard. You cannot fight a war on drugs unless and until you go challenge the bakers and the gun sellers and those who grow them. Don't just focus on the children. Let's stop drugs at the level of supply and demand. We must end the scourge on the American culture. Freedom in South Africa. We've already agreed as Democrats to declare South Africa to be a terrorist state. But don't just stop there. Get South Africa out of Angola. Free Namibia. Support the frontline states. We must have a new, humane, human rights and citizen policy in Africa. I'm often asked, Jesse, why'd you take on these tough issues? They're not very political. We can't win that way. Well, the principles have outlasted every delegate who voted to lock her out. Rosa Parks did not have the most votes, but she was morally right. Dr. King didn't have the most votes about the Vietnam War, but he was morally right. If we're principled first, our politics will fall in place. Jesse, why don't you take these big, bold initiatives